Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Vectra. Tonight I'm just waiting for Jay to arrive, and then we're going to attack changing the wheel bearings and fitting the drive shafts. Obviously we've got different gearbox in there now, so we need to double check the drive shafts fit. I always need to sort that out, but the wheel bearings need doing anyway. And Jay's got bearing press on the van, so big shout out to Jay and the Vehicle Tech Mobile coming around to help us out, because otherwise we'd be a bit stuck. We'd manage, but you know, it's just easy with the bearing press, isn't it? So I'm going to crack on, try and get these hubs off before Jay gets here. No Nick tonight because he's off in Iceland, having a nice little break and probably freezing his knackers off, but we'll crack on and see how we get on. Right, first I've had the wheels off to have a little look at these gorgeous set of lightweight AP brakes we've got on this. That's alright, pads. There's a life on it. Happy days. I don't think we need to do much with them just to go test them anyways. We'll see what they're like and then see what we need to change from there on. But beautiful. But yeah, let's get the hubs off and then look at changing these wheel bearings. Alright guys, so Justin's arrived. Say hi, Justin.
Hello.
So I've just got the two hubs off quickly as Jay's arrived at the bearing press in the dark, and he's bought a diesel heater with him. Oh, diesel heater! Because it's like 1 degree out here. It's very hot now. I'm going to have to take some layers off. But now it's all looking good in there. It's a little greasy where he had some CV boot issues before we packed it away, but we'll clean all that up later on. We'll just get everything done today and sort the clean out later on. But yeah, so we're just gonna quickly whip these bearings out here, put some new ones in, and then see if the drive shafts fit. Oh, puppy pump. Right, as well, Jay's over there heating up bearings and knocking them off and getting them changed over. I've just fitted the shafts into the gearbox, which they do fit lovely jubbly, so that's a good positive thing that they actually do go on their gearbox. So it's just whether the length of them is going to be any different, but we'll find out soon enough when we get it all together. So, one back together, drive shaft in, pinned up, all on there, no glare anymore. Lovely jubbly. One to go. Jay's just let the hub cool down because I'm getting pretty hot to get the old bearing off. And then we'll get that put on there as well. Alright guys, we'll get the other side together. All back and looking fantastic. It's all looking good. While Jay's here, he's kindly offered, as he's got his welder with him, to fix the bit where Nick broke it when sat on it the other day, because he's a few kilos heavy. So he's just going to quickly weld that back together. It saves me doing it, and his welder's better than mine, so it'll be a nice quick job for him. I'm just going to chuck the wheels back on. So Jay's welded that bit up on the front there. Beautiful. So that's been repaired, so that's another job. Wheels are back on, it's back down now, we're finishing up for the night. So you'll either see us right now flip to the next stage in the build, or that's going to be it from us guys tonight. So good night, Jay.
Night night.
Right guys, welcome to another day on the Vectra. Cheers. So today it's going to give you a quick bit I'm getting on with today. I'm just going to try and weld that steering column bush up, or the bearing to the steering column, so that's will be finished. Maybe start wrapping the boot, but Nick's got a load of parts that we're going to attack next week, so I'm just getting a couple of odds and sods done while I've got a bit of spare time, and make some more progress. Right, so I just put a couple of welds on the bearing. Let me just show you. So just a weld at the top, weld at the bottom, weld on the side there. Just to hold that bearing in place and that housing there. So we've now got no play in the steering column whatsoever. Yeah, we put the steering on now. Obviously there's no play in the shaft anymore. And we've got direct steering. Beautiful. So I can bolt up the steering wheel now and then possibly move on to some wrapping. Progress. Right, before I attempt the boot again, I'm just going to redo this bit as so we damaged it when we were doing the roof, and I kind of gotten so used to it that I had almost forgot about it, and I just saw it and I was like, oh, I'll do that bit first and then I'll have a look at doing the boot, see how well this one goes. It has warmed up a little bit, but it's not exactly warm, so we'll give it a go, see how it happens, see what happens. So I need to get more wrap anyway to do the bumper, so we'll try. If it doesn't work, then we need to get some anyway. So well, then that's that bit redone. Not too bad, so we're going to give the boot a go. Then we get a spoiler back on, so wish me luck. Right, so I've attacked the boot, probably literally. It's now white, but it's not great. It's not the finest. I've done a lot better than the rest of the car. Whether that's heat, whether that's because the wrap's been in the damp, I'm not too sure. I need to do that bit because it's sort of bubbled and crinkled for some reason. But I think at the moment, ideally I just wanted the whole thing white when it went out, just to look a little bit better. It just looks rubbish if it had matched panels on, so I think it'd do for now. When it goes off, get the exhaust done and to go to sparks, and then we'll have to just probably redo it when it comes back, when we're tinkering it, getting the rest of the little bits done. So that's it for this little bit. Next time you see us, we'll be with Nick and installing some more parts, so see you in a bit. Right guys, welcome back to another night on the Vectra. Tonight, Nick, what's the plan?
Try not to freeze my arse off. It's cold out here today.
It's a little chilly.
Little chilly on the old Willie.
But as far as I know, we've got plenty of parts to get on with. The fuel lines, the fan. We need to take the bumper off and bolt the engine down properly because we've never bolted it down on the mounts properly because the splitter's been in the way. Seal up the rear window, put the spoiler back on the back, finish a little bit on the back. Anything else?
Fuel lines?
Said that. Okay. If not, fuel lines. Got some nice new braided ones. We'll go through the list and catch you up with what else we've got to do in a minute.
Ooh. What are you doing, Steph?
I'm just about to attempt to finish the boot off by wrapping this piece. It's not ideal conditions,
It's
but
freezing in here, isn't it?
Try quickly.
Good luck, but we got a spoiler on.
Yeah,
Woohoo! And yeah, I'm just masking all this up so we can get some sealer in there to seal up these gaps in here. Steph doing his best Michael Jackson impression. Masked up all the where we're going to be sticking all the sealant for the window. So I'm just going to run a bead all the way around the window, keeping it all hopefully nice and sealed in. So a nice perspex window doesn't leak too much. Steph's over here currently just doing the finishing touches of the boot lip, just so we put something to lift on. Yeah. Next up, fuel lines. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, when playing with sticky stuff, always double glove. Right then, let's squidge some squidgy in here. Let's see how it goes, shall we? What do we reckon? Am I going to make a mess? Let us know in the comments below. Did he or did he not make a mess? Yawn.
How's it going, Nick?
Got sticky fingers. Well, must say that didn't go as bad as I thought it was going to do. So I'm now going to peel the tape off whilst it's still wet. and try not to stick it to myself. But all in all, I reckon we've got a sealed window there, Steph.
Yep.
And it's going to take about 3 years to dry now because of how bloody cold it is. But yeah, here's hoping. Ta-da! One sealed window. Happy with that. That'll do. Meanwhile, what's happened over here, Steph?
The wheel probably broke.
Oh no! We've had a... Hold on. We need the torch again. So we're just moving the car. Oh no! Oh well, we'll fix that in a second because we're now going to jack the car up. Jack it up, take the splitter off, bolt the engine fully down. Then what else? Fuel lines. Fuel lines, and then we're going to mock up the cooling fan for the radiator. Okay, in today's episode of What Are We Eating Tonight, I've got myself a chicken tikka masala bake with some red chili chutney mango poppadoms and an aero caramel. Oh yeah, and Monster Energy. So car's jacked up. The plan of attack is now we're going to take the splitter off so then we can get to the engine mounts. Steph's rescuing this quickly. You say there's bits missing, nuts and bolts.
I've got one bolt.
You got one, so no idea what's happened there.
It doesn't even move.
I'll blame the people who built them. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we are going to bolt the engine down, but we have just noticed that the mounts aren't sitting where we thought they were initially sitting. So they're sat at a bit of a funny angle at the moment. So this is the left one. Hit around the right one. The right one's a lot worse. As you can see there, that one's not sat down either. So we're gonna just take the splitter off anyway, which is what we were doing. And then we're just gonna spin the mounts round, and hopefully that should. They are the right mounts. I know they go in the right place. It's the ones that came off, so it's just a matter of fettling them to see whereabouts they move. Little update. Splitter's off. It's dark, you can't see it, but as you can see, all the front end of the car's off. Let's try it again with, oh no, Steph's using the torch. Steph's over here just putting the new T-piece in from Hell Performance. We've had all the front end off because what we found is the two engine mounts, like the rubber mounts, they were the wrong way around. So we've switched them. The engine's now sat down, fixed down, not going anywhere, so we're happy with that. Annoyingly, whilst taking everything apart, we realised that one of our brand new radiator mounts is broken, so that's getting sent back. And now I'm just going to start tackling the new fuel hoses. Like we said in the previous video, not overly happy with the rubber in a hot engine bay, so we've gone with the nice braided line and AN6 fittings. So yeah, just going to go make those now. Steph's in there currently doing the throttle stop. We fitted our fan. Look at that, nice and shiny. Both mounts ended up breaking, so we've wanged a tech screw in because tech screws and gaffer tape make race cars go fast. The fuel lines, unfortunately, we failed on. The hose seems to be too small, so there's no way we're going to get that on there, so we're just going to get someone to make them to size. And yeah, as you say, Steph's in there doing there, so all in all a good day's work, I reckon.
Right, so guys, so we've put the car back together now. Not sure where we got to because the battery ran out on the camera, but we've done a foot pedal stop, put the fan and the rad back in. The fan and the rad.
We fitted the fan to the rad.
That's what we did.
And then fitted them in there.
Yeah. Done the engine mounts. We had them around the wrong way, unfortunately, so we had to take the engine mounts completely off, swap them around, and then put them back in, and it all fits really nice now.
Yeah,
so
now
happy
fits
with
that.
that.
It fits a lot better now.
Unfortunately, the fuel lines, the pipe's incorrect size, so it doesn't fit the AN6 fittings.
Yeah, I know the right stuff to get now though.
So yeah, so we get the right stuff now. There's a few other little bits we need to get and source.
Yes, well I'm just ordering the top rad hose now and one of those little screw-in barrels, so we got a secondary on the foot pedal so that we don't slip the foot pedal through the barrel. So safety first. We don't want to lose our throttle cable on the first test day, do we?
Definitely not. We just need to have a little hose for the manifold, just for the water return. And that's about it, I think, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
So we've done the boot, we sealed the window, put the wing back on.
Yeah.
It's all looking good.
Look at it.
Took it all dry.
Downforce, yo.
Well, looks good rather than a huge gap.
Yes.
It's much better. So yeah, we're getting there, guys. So we'll be back shortly with a few more updates. Hopefully that'll be the end of it. In the next one, or in the next clips or so, we'll have the last little bits done before we load up the trailer and it heads off to have the exhaust done at Raw Motorsport. Then it'll probably come back here, stick some fluids and stuff, and then we'll take up the sparks and they can do all the wiring, and then hopefully get the mapping done at the same time. But with a lot of the stuff we do, we make plans on the YouTube channel, and then other stuff happens.
Yeah.
So that's the initial plan at the moment, but we're still pushing. We're still trying to get it out as soon as we can. So guys, if you want to keep up to date with everything we're getting up to and everything else that's going on in the channel, make sure you subscribe down below, hit the thumbs up, chuck us in the comments what you're thinking, what do you reckon of the Vectra, do you like it? Let us know. We love the support, and we'll catch you in the next one.
Bye.